Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Monday the 16th of March. Apologies for a slight delay this morning, but software's gone a bit wobbly since there must have been complete a reboot overnight. So there we go. Anyway, let's get on and look at these markets. First things first though, let's just have a quick look at news events coming out today. Not a great deal. Canadian inflation data coming out there at 12:30. Empire State Manufacturing. None of this affects most of the markets aside of possibly the Canadian dollar there. The Empire State Manufacturing doesn't really do a lot. So we're left with the markets. Let's see what's going on here then. And he says, there we go. Right, so euro dollar on Friday continued to sell off there, gave us another opportunity if you hadn't had taken it on the short side. Pushed on through. Today it's consolidating. It's a possible sort of swing, sort of bit of action going on here. We could see a continuation. I'd wait for this 4 hour to finish, but there is a potential continuation to the short side there. It's had a retrace. There we go. You can see it on the shorter time frames here. Break of the lows is the potential for that. That would need a stop at least above these highs here. And the current volatility, it doesn't seem too bad. That might just hold it, but you might want to put maybe even above the 34 there. In terms of targets, well, we've broken the key here. It's just a key area where we've seen highs and lows previously, and it seems to hold up this level time and time again, and it's over a sort of many months or years even. So it's quite a key level. Anyway, it's breaking down. It's on the soft side of this as well now. We've got what we got, lower highs, lower lows kicking through. Same sort of picture. It could break down the lows here and continue on the short side. I mean, both of these on the short side, there's the opportunity for them to run down towards their S1s if nothing else. So if you wanted a short-term trade, there is that possibility. Actually, this one hasn't hit the pivot, so potential actually of a run down to the S2 if it was to touch the S1. Anyway, they're still looking in downtrends, both of those. US dollar yen, it's a bit slow this morning. It's still up here in this really highs, near-term highs for the dollar against the yen. As I said before, there's potential intervention times when you start getting into these levels, but for now it seems that it might be a waste of money trying to for the Japanese to try and adjust anything or even say too much, because it'll with what's going on with wars, etc., it's not helping the Japanese economy, or won't be helping the Japanese economy, and it's only dollar strength at the moment, so they're probably letting it ride its way out. I haven't seen a lot of comments about it, but I might have missed that amongst everything else. Things get buried. A lot of news gets buried when these things happen. That's why it seems to happen sometimes. Or is that the cynic in me? Thinking that's okay. Australian dollar softened. It continued to soften there on Friday there. Coming off it too. Now, it's probably one of the stronger currencies again, or had been one of the stronger currencies against the US dollar. A breakdown, a bit of a reversal into this pivot and a start of breakdown. We could see it running off towards its weekly S1 there. It had a big old move last week. A shorter term entry potentially is this sort of a breakdown. I would watch that 1 o'clock bar for a breakdown of that if I was looking to trade it this morning or today. Wait for it to give it a bit more chance to sort of breakdown, looking towards that S1 that might run into more than a day's action. I'm just seeing it hasn't really moved too much, so there is that scope. Now if it just carries on pushing to the upside, just leave it alone. US dollar CAD. US dollar CAD, what we got going on here then? So this has continued to weaken on Friday, or the strengthen for the US dollar, weaken for the CAD. Again, we got a little bit of a flaggy sort of ugly bit of action going on here really. Started off as a nice flag, but it's gone a bit weird, giving us a lower high about to come through. See how it reacts off the pivot, but I mean this is an afternoon trade anyway really. It's best trade in the afternoon, the US dollar CAD. See what happens there. There is that little bit of news coming out, inflation data coming out. That could impact it midday-ish, 12:30, isn't it? So we'll see what develops from that. Okay, other pairings. Euro yen sometimes gives us reasonable runs. This is looking a bit bearish again here. Giving us it's a bit of an in-betweeny, but it has given us on the sort of intermediate time frame here lower high, confirmed a lower high in this movement. Its trouble is it's gone a long way now. It's done everything I'd like to see it do normally in a day, where it's okay, it's air kissed the daily pivot, it's air kissed the S1, but it's all just about done, so not looking so good. Okay, looking further afield then, let's just have a look. Silver's down 1.6% today, just caught my eye there. Just dropping out of its mean trend that it was sitting in, as I've said before. Though the silver doesn't sort of really follow gold so much when it's when you're looking just for safety, and it's dropping back a little bit now, not looking so good. Lower highs, lower lows, not really, it's a bit gone a bit ugly there. Gold too, actually, it's sitting on its monthly pivot now. See how it reacts to that. Opportunities to buy, doesn't look pretty at all. Lower highs, I really don't like this short-term hourly time frame. Lower highs, lower lows coming through here. Another break of that S1 could see it running back down towards its S2. Has got some support down here. Say support. I need to give this a squeeze and see which way we're running here. Oh, okay, that was resistance, so that's the R1 there actually sitting there. So it had moved up so strong in the beginning of the year. Anyway, we'll see how this develops, but it does look on the softer side. Oil, it's up nearly 2%, 1.8% this morning. It seems like Trump now wants to talk to a few more people, because he needs people to put boats in the danger of being shot by other missiles, etc. And he doesn't really want to put his own boats in there, so he's starting to talk to everyone. That's jolly decent of him, isn't it? You come into this war I've started. Anyway, high lows, high highs. It's the potential to slowly creep up here. This is more of a sort of a steady climb here, as opposed to what we saw previously. However, it's very volatile, very risky. Maybe this afternoon we'll see some opportunities, but I would personally only ever be looking at short-term opportunities on it. The way it's been moving, stops very quickly. S&Ps. Sometimes, you know, these things, they look really attractive, like oil, look attractive in this current market to trade, but you are picking the riskiest commodity to trade. Right, that's what it's all over. Anyway, S&Ps diving down there on last week there, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all coming off. Even Monday came off realistically, didn't it? It just gapped down and then went up there, back up again, but overall it's still looking soft on these equity markets, and it's not probably going to look too pretty until we see something more of a resolution coming out of this situation. A breakdown of these lows here, maybe latest is 4-hour picture, could see us running off further. Got the wrong pivots on here. Let me just put the weekly pivot on that one. It's better. What's going on here? Break down these lows anyway. Could be of interest. So the daily on there. So back below the daily pivot, could see these S&Ps. Now, personally, I prefer to trade them in the afternoon, but the cash market's open. But there is that scope for an earlier move. If you really want some morning action, there's a FTSE. It's gone a bit flattish. It's a bit more consolidated towards the end of last week there. Maybe not that pretty. Looks quite ugly here. Look, Thursday, Friday into today. Well, we might get a bit of action, but anything negative oil could see this coming off. DAX, same picture really. If I just looked at the same thing twice, makes you wonder sometimes, doesn't it? Same sort of picture. I prefer this on the short side. It moves better on the short side so often. So there is the potential breakdown on this morning. It's got lower highs, lower lows. It is only on the intermediate time frame and shorter time frame. It's really looking daily. I don't know. Daily is still looking negative as well. It's across the board. We'll see how it goes, but there's the potential for that to roll down towards its daily S1. It's a bit wide. It had a bit of a broad bit of action there last week. Anyway, morning, Mike. All good here, thanks. I didn't have one planned today. I've got to take my son into hospital, I'm afraid, so not today. But I will be in touch about setting up an extra one. Sorry. Right, guys. I wish you a good day's trading, and I will catch you on tomorrow morning. Take care.